Hey everyone, you're watching my YouTube channel. My name is Owen, and today we are gonna try another ranking. This time we're gonna be ranking the new songs from the new series from the hit entertainment, seasons 8 and 12. But seasons 8 and 11 had some songs that I think I know a lot of them about. So let's get started with the first song. Sounds Sounds is the first song and goes into the great tier. I love the fact when the engines make sound so much and it really gets so interesting. The fact is that I love mostly in the beginning is the guard blowing his whistle. That way we can have attention. Alright, now the second song we have is Emily. This one is okay. I'm not used to doing this, and I'm not used to this song like listening to the songs from the stations on DVD. I thought this song would be very good, but however, I think of Emily's bossy behavior in season 8, she's going to be further down in the okay tier. I love the song that adores Emily, the Emerald Engine, but that's just quite it, I'd say. Next up, we got a song I really like the most, Surprises, and it goes right there. Surprises is like the most popular song everyone has ever seen. This is like the same from Accidents Will Happen, but it's much better than Accidents Will Happen, in my opinion. The classic songs were all fantastic, and same for the news for the hit songs, but I'm not quite sure about this one though. It does have good it does have a lot of winter sets in my opinion, and it reminds back in the classic series from season 7. I mean, a song is impressive, not gonna lie. Now the song is gonna be A World Around You. It has a nice pace in my opinion, but that doesn't save me from putting it right below right below Emily. It does have a nice instrumental. The reason why I'm doing these instrumentals is because the songs are so fantastic, I just can't stop listening to them over and over again. It's kind of laughable in my opinion, but it's still okay. Now we get to the song that I actually like the most. Determination is a song from Never Never Give Up, but it's so awesome. Not gonna lie, this is probably the best season 8 song I've had all this time. Just look at the song on the pacing there. It's so out of placement. It's always on the sweetest time. This song requires, and it reminds me of Never Never Give Up, but it's so much easier. And the song kind of extends a little longer, not gonna lie. Hold on, guys. I hate it when I have ads like this. Alright, now we're going to the next song. I know, this was from a Roll Along Thomas as a YouTuber. This next song, Patience is a Virtue or just Patience. It's gonna go here. The song kind of reminds me of when I was little. I always think about being patient is like more important than just waiting so roughly. And the fact is that the song has like no lessons to learn about. So yeah, that's not the reason why it's good. Now we're going to the next song, which is "Oh to Gordon." It has a nice steady pace and it has to go right above Surprises. I love the theme of Gordon's song. Like it's almost located in his hit season. Like it kind of reminds me back in the classic series when he was actually a bit bossy to the other engines. But this song has like more, in my opinion, than this. Now we're gonna go to the main song that everybody kind of likes after each episode. The engine roll call. This is probably really good in my opinion. I love how extended. The song I think is extended a lot longer and it's so amazing. I even love the roll call on the engines by their character first. Like Thomas, James, Percy, Gordon, Emily, Henry, Edward, and Toby. Unless if you're from the Unless if you're from the Calling All Engines, it's very different. Or the Great Discovery, you'll have Stanley in it. Alright, now we're going to go into the Calling All Engines song. And yes, the Dream song is not part of them, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's not even in any of those. It's kind of weird in my opinion, after seeing that. It's only like a short song, I'm not going to lie. But Busy is kind of okay there. It does have a good start to Calling All Engines, which is really good. I do think it's kind of quiet in my opinion because of how much time it's like spent on me, but that's more like a dumb reason to do so. I do like the fact how the song goes, even when the new airport's being built. Not gonna lie. Alright, next song, Trying to Do Things Better. What a song! This is like absolutely amazing. And I love the instrumental when listening to the new series songs have ranked. Like this is like a 9.5 out of 10 for me in the series. Like, come on, right now. Like, there's nothing special about this. It just Diesels and Steamies have to try and know about their personalities about each other. Even though their engines, they're like mostly amazing. And yes, the Dream song is not included, I'm afraid. But it does require a lot of mishaps. And the title's spelled wrong on this one. Together We Made It Happen is a very solid end to the great. Is a very solid ending to Calling All Engines. Even though with these dull learning segments, they still have a ton of perfect stuff around. Like, I can't help but become extremely disappointed in these songs. Like, why, game? There. The reason why I haven't been recording any videos lately was because that my capture card stopped working for an amount of time. That's why I'm getting a new one. Speaking of that, we're moving on to our next song. Brave is up next, and it goes right above Engine Roll Call. I love Thomas in this song because he's like mostly the main character, and it does have a nice moral to it, and the song does very well. Not gonna lie though, this song has like more expanded times than any other timeline. Yes, this song has gotten higher than anything else, but it can't beat Determination in my opinion. Or Determination is like, what a song, I'd say. Next song we're going is Day and Night. What a song, I've said in my opinion. Hold on a minute. These ads are always blocking the way though when I'm on my brother's old computer. Whatever. At least we have managed to make it through to season 9. I love Day and Night as a moral because they used it 4 times in a row about this song. Like, the sun is shining, like, it's the start of a new day, and the deep blue sky, and that means, like, it fits, at the end of the day, it's like, when the sky's turning dark at night and the moon shines bright. And then there's some other segments I'm not quite impressed about. But speaking of that, this song is 100% fantastic, not gonna lie. And to be honest, I love how the song goes in instrumental because it's one of my favorite parts about this. And it does require a lot of scenes from these episodes. Next up, we have Party Time. What a song that's too far generic. And this song, forget about Party Train. It's like not an absolute bad thing. But I do think this song is like a rock and roll music, followed by the episode Rock and Roll in season 4. Party Time is like too generic in my opinion, not gonna lie. I totally forgot about Pride. It goes right there. It's been skipped lately because of how much the morals have costed, but speaking of that, it goes right there. This song's kind of funny in my opinion, but the title is laughable about this song, but it doesn't save it from being this bad. It does save it from being very bad. I do like the fact the instrumental has done well before and after, but that doesn't save me from putting it much higher than that. So, sorry guys. Alright, now we're gonna go to the song I actually wanted to talk about. The energizing pacing of Every Day's a Special Day on Sodor is very sweet, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the fewer songs that I actually like the most of Season 9. But to me, it's just how much time this has to be. Like, what kind of song is this supposed to give me, though? That's my question. And I don't understand why. That's the problem. Man, these guys are just too much of a thing. And it's kind of weird, though, because of how much the song and pacing has caused for me to do. It's like 4 times in a row, generic and enterprising Every Day's a Special Day on Sodor. But that's all I have left to say about. Next up, we have Buffer Up and Share. One of the best instrumental songs I've ever seen. It goes right there. After listening to it, I felt like it was massively amazing. But it doesn't save me from putting it at the top 5, I'm afraid. It's kind of bland when I first watched it, and it does nothing to bring back the narrow gauge engines. But this song has gotten lots of parts to say about. Next up, we have Togetherness. Goes right above Determination. I love the moral of Edward and Henry because the fact is that they're more reliable than Gordon and Thomas, in my opinion, because of how much they've been working together and not being extremely bossy. And they're far apart from their character too, not gonna lie though. Michael Brandon and Michael Angelis did have a hard time on voicing these. And that's just quite how that goes. And not gonna lie, it's not quite as bad as I didn't remember that. But it's kind of dull in my opinion, not gonna lie. Alright, now we're gonna go to the songs that I kind of really think is mostly impressive. We got Doing It Right is gonna go right above Together We Made It Happen. This song has so much energy in my opinion. It does include it generically, but to me, I think it's much more impressive than any other thing. Now we're gonna get into some of those songs that I kind of want to talk about. I mean, season 11 only had one song, and then the others were from the Great Discovery, which only had four songs, and that's more generic and more including than any other song. It does have a nice moral on this song because of how much time the writers have ever spent to make it. Alright, now we're gonna go to a song I've never listened to. Favorite Place. Like, what type of song is this? It goes right above Patience is a Virtue. I cannot help but be very, very frustrated about the song becoming extremely bland, and it's okay though, but none of these songs are bad, or I don't know. We'll talk about that when I'm finished with that. Anyway, but I'm not sure if Toby's favorite place is the farms, but other than that, it's very decent. And I'm not sure what the others have to say about this, and I'm not sure if James's favorite place is at the washdown either, because he more likes to be red as his paintwork. That's my problem and the issue. Alright, now we're gonna go to the song I've been waiting to talk about. Sorry if I skipped navigation, but H is for Harold, or Harold, goes in the top of first place. It's at the top. I swear, I have no issues with this song. It's so inspiring. Due to many people hating it for some reason because of how much personality over Harold it is, I mostly prefer his season 10 than a season 5 song. I might get hated for this, but I don't really care, to be honest. H for Harold is one of the best Thomas music songs I've ever seen in my life. Not to mention the instrumental is perfect. While the UK dub of it is very weird, and the US dub of it is perfect. Not gonna lie, it has so much energy in it. Even if it does come from natural, unnecessary scenes of Harold flying in the sky, but that doesn't save me from getting any more lower or high. Now we're gonna go to the song everyone likes the most about this. Navigation. I mean, this song has more energy than any other song, which it saves it from going bad. And it's much better than how much the song has a slower paced version. And I love it for the fact that it has a lot of tips on how to navigate yourself into the series on like the episode Seeing the Sights, Mighty Mac, and so many more episodes that I can barely even think about seeing. And yes, I put Seeing the Sights in the Don't Care tier because I'm not quite a fan of this one. I narrated it at my grandparents' house when I had, like, never mind. Let's just move on to the next song, or else I'm gonna get my butt cracked or something. I don't want to talk about it anymore. There's Always Something New is one of the fan favorites of mine. Even though There's Always Something New has gotten to be one of the most amazing songs, if I had to choose the reason that this one is below H is for Harold, it's because of how many times the chorus has came by for. So yeah, I'm gonna move it above H is for Harold because of how much this song has inspiring new characters in it. And I love it so much. And I can't believe it. Like, the main difference is that I've always seen so many characters like Rosie, Dennis, Molly, Freddy, Mighty Mac. Some new characters I know the most about. Especially maybe the Rocky. But I'm not sure what is the best character the most. If I had to choose one, it would probably be Mighty Mac because it's so funny when Michael Brandon narrates him. Unlike Michelangelo's, he is like dull, I'd say. But to be fair, Michelangelo's did have a lot of energy in us in some characters like James and Sir Topham Hatt. Not gonna lie, it's pretty much one of a kind, I'm saying, and the best song ever made. Now this song is gonna be so insane. What makes an engine happy? What makes an engine sad? What kind of song does this have to be? It's a few good ideas. Right above Ode to Gordon. I love the fact they have brought Calling All Engines back because of how much this movie gotten into some love over this. And this has gotten to be one of the most inspiring songs I've ever seen, though. The reason why I'm listening to this on my phone is because I wanted to give out some examples of this song and on how much time has gone passed through. If you guys don't hear it, let me know so I can redo this. Anyway, so let's move on to the next song. And they spelled it wrong again, just like Together. Strength. This was a song I used to think it was overpowered when I first seen it. But now I think it's really strong in my opinion. It does have a lot of strong moments in this one. Even the footage from Thomas and the Golden Eagle and You Can Do It Toby and followed by Edward Strikes Out, which is most hated by fans. But I'll tell you something. This song has gotten no inspiration over these memorable songs. And it has gotten lovely sets and fashion like Diesel 10's Mighty Claw. I'm not gonna lie, the instrumental has gotten so many great sets in this one, and I'm not gonna lie about this one. Alright, moving on to the song that only had one song in season 11. Yes, you've seen it before about that intro. But now we move on to the narrow gauge engines. What an underrated song this has been. Goes in the top 4. I love how it introduces the narrow gauge engines high in the hills that Thomas likes to see. Yeah, that's the part that has gotten the most amount of time for the views to see. And you want to know what my favorite part about this song is? I'll play it right now, once we're already through about this. Do you guys figure out the reason why I think this song is fantastic and really underrated? It's because of how much this song has been loved by many fans. Even though it had only one song, I can guarantee to be in the top 5. What a song, what an adventure, what a song of narrow gauge engines. Now we're going to go to the last 4 songs that were made from The Great Discovery, narrated by Pierce Brosnan. Thomas and James Are Racing is really amazing, and it goes right there. I love the energizing pacing of the songs of energy that Thomas and James are racing to the wharf. This song has gotten so many inspirations for the past few weeks that I used to watch it when I was a little kid. It was kind of solid and really underrated when I seen this one. And now this song has gotten tons and tons of energy in this so special series, and an amazing start to The Great Discovery. Now the song I want to talk about. Jobs Aplenty or Jobs for Everyone, it has to go right above Brave. I mean, this song has gotten to be one of the most favorites. It needs some love. It needs some love. I really thought for sure it would be lower down, but After watching it so many times, I figured out it would be really amazing if I did these songs, in my opinion. These songs have gotten to be one of the most inspiring songs from The Great Discovery, and one of the best of these series. Follow My Misty Island Rescue, Day of the Diesels, and Calling All Engines. And I'm not gonna lie though, Misty Island Rescue definitely has a lot of amazing sets though. But to many people, it's considered the worst though. And honestly, not not true at all. By how many times I've watched this so much, I always figure out the logging locals would be the best in this, but they never came. But they never came until the movie made in 2010. But whatever. We're gonna go to a song where Thomas gets lost. Hang on. Don't know what I did. For goodness sakes. Where is Thomas is probably the song that needs a bunch of love right there. And it goes right there. Wow, not a single bad song from the hit songs. I can't believe it. Of how much time it inspires. There's also a music video on Thomas getting stuck on Misty Island, and the engines have to find him. Even though Percy misses his best friend when he realizes he's on Misty Island, because when Salty tells a story about Misty Island, one of the best movies of me, it inspires how much time the journeys have came through, and it gives me credit back from when Thomas was stuck on a raft and getting floated all the way to Misty Island when he was woken the next morning. Man, this song has gotten to be so many fantastic ideas. But that doesn't save it from being a higher than Buffer Up and Share. I do like the fact that this song has to inspire on Thomas's personality to search for everyone. But even more impressive than the usual Where's Thomas thing. Maiden Journey Beyond Sodor, which I do not like the most. This song has gotten to be one of the most inspiring songs I've ever listened to, followed by from season 11 and season whatever. I don't want to say it anymore. It's just whatever song gives me credit. And one song we haven't chosen to put up yet is Thomas, You're the Leader. The fan favorites of this song, and it goes right there. I can't inspire how much this song has gotten me, and it's one of the longest in my opinion because of how much this song has given credit to. It's so inspiring, not gonna lie. It's like jamming out and rock and roll, but it's so much better than the Best Friends Express. Not gonna lie though. Well, guys, that is all I have to say about these songs. And because of that, this song is really one of a million. I'm not gonna lie, this has gotten to be one of the most amazing songs. And I'm not gonna lie though, but because of that, I figure some people would not like this one. That's why I put it much higher, because it's like one of the best songs I've ever seen in my entire life. But I'll tell you what, this song only has like a ton of serious executions. Like, some of these songs haven't been introduced yet. Man. And this song only has like a ton of execution and has like a bunch of hijinks and shrieks, whatever. I don't want to say it anymore. I just want to get over it. And that is all for the rankings we have. And to mention, Misty Island Rescue's theme is being played by me. All because of that, we are finally finished with the hit songs. So from worst to best, we have Party Time, Busy, A World Around You, Emily, Navigation, Pride, Patience is a Virtue, Favorite Place, Strength, Every Day's a Special Day on Sodor, Sounds, Together We Made It Happen, Doing It Right, Surprises, Ode to Gordon, What Makes the Engine Happy, Where's Thomas, Buffer Up and Share, Trying to Do Things Better, Thomas and James Are Racing, Engine Roll Call, Brave, Thomas You're the Leader, Jobs for Everyone, Determination, Togetherness, The Narrow Gauge Engines, Day and Night, H is for Harold, and at number one, my favorite song of the hit seasons, There's Always Something New. One of the songs that has a lot of visuals in this one. And I figure Misty Island Rescue would be one of them, but it's not because it's like one of the craziest ones I've seen, followed by Day of the Diesels and Blue Mountain Mystery. This song has gotten to be so many inspiring characters in this one. It does suit for this song, but not for the theme I'm playing right now. It's extended, not gonna lie, but I figure this song would be very underrated. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and comment below your ranking of these hit songs. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.